When I rode a school bus, the school bus used to come out of town. It stopped at every house on these roads and picked up 4 or 5 kids. Well, now the school bus goes by here 60 miles an hour because it's probably 4 or 5 miles between a stop. But there was that 5 to 7 year period in the 80s that it just enhanced how much people had to go away from the farm to make a living. And I think we're seeing the results of that now.
You know, you lose a grocery store, next thing you know, families start moving, and ultimately just leads to the demise of our rural communities.
What has happened, there's become a disconnect from people from the land, even folks coming off of a rural farm, because the culture has changed. And one of the things we always say to folks when we are trying to reintroduce them to farming is that, you know, our mission is to reconnect you to the land.
And you always let your community know, I need to learn something from you, just like you need to learn something from me. And that validates them wanting to be a part of a community.
You know, there's a lot of the challenges that we hear about while we're in Chicago. They don't think we face downstate, you know, it's not a rural issue. And really it is, because at the end of the day, you know, we're still fighting the food insecurity. We're still fighting infrastructure needs.
It is my desire, ultimately, to just feed everyone, because that is a right of anyone who is born. You have a right to eat.
This work that I've been doing for the last 2 years has really been about building community. I needed to provide and stimulate the economy. And how can I do that? By providing jobs.
I think that the creativity of urban growers and the diversification of some of the row crop growers is pretty awesome.
Realizing the things that actually connect us to each other versus you're here, I'm here, we have nothing in common. It's like, actually, we have everything in common.
Yeah, there's times it's really scary to be a farmer because of finances.
My water bills were upward to almost $15,000 for the season.
There's times it's really hectic.
Being a new mother, full-time employee, farmer, it's a lot of hats to wear.
There's times it's just tired of it.
We always say most farmers don't have a retirement plan.
At the end of the year, you look back, you think, by God, it wasn't a bad year.
When people think about Illinois, they automatically assume, oh, that's a corn soybean state. It's very diverse.
All the little patches make up a whole quilt.
Welcome to the funny farm.
Oh, you're really farming.
The chickens!
It's really, I farmed for so long in a silo by myself, and I realized that everybody else is doing the same thing.